Hi guys, how are you doing today? I hope your healing journey is proceeding at its best and you're getting the best results. Keep practicing, dedicate some time to this, and eventually results will come. My name is Daniela. If you're new here, thank you so much for checking out my channel. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for your continued support and being here once more today and practicing with me. Today, our focus will be on our third eye chakra, our sixth chakra in the body that is connected to perception, intuition, imagination, a little bit similar to our second chakra, creativity, right? So we will begin our class in child's pose today. Before we continue, I just want to ask you to have 2 blocks just in case you will need it today. But if you're ready to start the class, let's begin. Coming into our modified child's pose, Adho Muka Virasana. Separating knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching, sitting low on your heels and surrendering here for a few breaths. Bringing the forehead down on the mat, just taking 3 to 5 breaths to begin the class with, to bring ourselves to this present moment. And we always do this. Take a few breaths to start the class. So again, our focus today is third eye chakra. The color related to third eye is indigo. I didn't have much indigo clothes around me today, but I have a ring with an indigo stone. If you don't have anything indigo, it's not such a common color to have in the closet. You remember the power of intention is powerful indeed. So just imagine indigo in between your eyebrows is where our third eye chakra is situated. So bring your awareness and attention there. Just breathe here a few times, letting rib cages expand, upper body inflate, and on the exhale to relax the body a little bit. As I mentioned to you before, this chakra, it's related to intuition, perception, imagination. If it's an unbalance, maybe you feel like a lack of purpose in life. You have nothing to plan, you have nothing to think of your future. You are just dull and without purpose in life. So I hope that's not your case. If you have any fear of the future, what's laying in front of you, that's also a reason to balance our chakra. Again, a few more breaths here. Indigo color is with you today. Awareness in between your eyebrows. And now, slowly and gently, while breathing, maybe just move the head from side to side, giving a little massage to your forehead. And releasing any overthinking, any thoughts might be arising in your mind right here, right now. This is your healing time, so stay here. And then when you're ready, finding stillness. Inhaling your head up and exhaling, walk the hands towards you, pressing yourself up onto a tabletop position. Making sure your wrists are under your shoulders, your knees are hip apart. We're moving into a first downward facing dog. When you are ready, tuck your toes in, inhaling your knees up, and exhaling, press back, sharpening sitting bones back and up, lengthening the upper body, and maybe bending knee one at a time for 5 breaths to begin with. Always focusing on the breath. Your awareness and focus today is between your eyebrows. At our Ajna chakra, it's the Sanskrit name. Finding stillness in our downward facing dog. Maybe say yes and no with the head. Make sure to spread the fingers. Just breathe here 2 more times, creating that reverse V shape as much as you can. Remember keeping soft bend in the knees if your heels are not touching the mat. One last breath. And then when you're ready, gaze into the top of the mat. Step your right foot in between, left follow, keeping your feet hip apart. Exhaling, you fold. And inhaling, you rise. Bring the arms with you. Make sure the head is always the last one to come up. maybe looking up, palms are touching. Exhaling, hands at the heart, down by the side. Inhaling, your arms up. Press the four corners of the feet into the ground. Exhale, hands behind the back. Interlock the fingers behind the back. Stretch your arms back and down. Inhaling, heart forward and up. And on the exhale, forward fold again. Soft bending knees if you need it. Drop the arms above the head. Ceiling first and then above the head. Let your neck be long, your head heavy. Just a breath here or two. Make sure to not fight gravity again. Bring that belly to thighs, thighs to belly. One last. And then inhale just halfway up. Release the hands on your lower back. Change the interlock of the fingers. The most unusual for you, maybe left index on top of the right. Inhale once more. Exhale, fold. Bring the arms above the ceiling and then above the head. One day, ideally, our arms, hands will reach the mat, the ground above our head. It is possible. I did it at school after a lot of training, but I lost it. And hopefully, I'm looking forward that it will come back. One more breath here. Long neck, heavy head. Relax the shoulders. Exhale. And then inhale, rising up. Again, make sure the head is the last one to come up. Releasing the arms and all the way above the head, looking up. Exhaling at the heart and then down by the side. Bring the big toes to touch, inner legs together. Tailbone in. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, you fold. Flat back on the inhale. Plant your hands down. Step to your first plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. On your inhale, at the back bend of your choice, maybe upward facing dog or cobra. When you look up, try to bring your awareness, your gaze, drishti focus, in between your eyebrows. So you're like crossing eyes, kind of, and you're trying to look inwards at your eyebrow. Try to do this all the time when you will take vinyasa sleep. Gazing down, toes in, inhaling here and exhaling, pressing back. Just a breath. And then when you are ready, gazing at the top, right foot steps in between. Keep the feet hip apart, back heel up. High lunge on the inhale, bending front knee. Keep the tailbone in. Bring the arms up on the inhale, palms are touching. Namaste hands. And then the big thumb, it's coming in between your eyebrow just for a breath. Maybe looking up, giving a gently back bend, gently pressing the thumb in between your eyebrows. Breathing in, just one breath. Exhale. And then inhale, arms up, release. And on the exhale, make sure to check yourself to be at peace in the pose, pushing the right toes, right heel inside, outside of the foot. Kicking through that back heel. One last breath here in our lunge. And on the next inhale, lengthen again to the heavens. On the exhale, moving on to our Virabhadasana 2, Warrior 2, left foot step sideways. Gazing, coming towards your right middle finger. Keep the tailbone in, just a breath. Don't let the right knee fall in. Outer edge of the left foot will be pressing down. Peaceful warrior. Next, left hand reaches for the right side of your rib cages. Flip the right palm upside down and exhale. Nothing changes in your legs. Maybe turn the gaze at your right elbow. If the neck is okay with that, energizing that right arm. Imagine I'm pulling your right arm all the way towards the left side of the mat. Don't crunch left side of the rib cages as well. Inhaling back to center for your warrior 2. Flipping the back heel up, coming again, arms forward and up for our lunge. And we exhale, frame the right foot, shoot the right leg all the way back and up for a three-legged dog. And then you take a vinyasa here. Feel free to keep the right leg high or step it down for a downward facing dog. Either way, inhale yourself forward to a plank and exhale, lower down. Step the right foot down if it was up. Inhaling back bend of your choice. Gaze at your third eye. And exhale, downward facing dog. Before moving on the other side, let's take a few breaths in a dolphin pose. So with control, lower your lower arms down on the ground and sharpen the sitting bones back and up, trying to touch the forehead on the mat if it's available. Don't collapse in the shoulders. The only difference in between your downward facing dog and this is that your lower arms are down. So you're still lengthening the upper body the same way you do in downward facing dog. You're sharpening the sitting bones back and up. Only one more breath here. Deep breath in. Indigo color, it's back into your forehead area. Breathing in that area, and with control on your next inhale, press yourself back up into a downward facing dog, gazing at the top, stepping left foot in between, right to follow, big toes touching. Exhale and fold. Inhale, you rise all the way up. Make sure again, always the head is the last one to come up. Look up. Exhale, hands at the heart, down by the side. One more time, inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, we fold. Flat back on the inhale, plant the hands down, step for your plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Back bend of your choice, Dristi focus in between your eyebrows on the inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Gazing at the top, left foot steps in between, keep the feet hip apart, kick through that back heel. Inhale your arms up for our high lunge and hands in Namaste. Coming again, big thumb in between your eyebrow. Maybe just a breath or two. Give a back bend if you can, look up. Otherwise, it's okay to just woo. I'm bubbling again, always on the left. Just gaze in front of you. And if you did that, inhale your arms up, looking up. Holding again, a few breaths here, maybe again. If this is too much for your neck, just gaze in front of you. Make sure to keep the tailbone in to kick through that back heel. Last one. Inhale long, exhale, warrior two on the left side, stepping right foot sideways. Gazing towards your left hand, left middle finger. Don't let the left knee fall in. Keep the tailbone. Sharpen the fingers, strong arms. Outer edge of the right foot will be pressing down. Couple of breaths here. Take your time always. And moving into a peaceful warrior. Right hand comes behind your back, top of your right palm. Reach for the left side of the ribcage. Left palm, flip to the heavens and exhale. Extend that right arm all the way towards the back of your mat. Make sure you're not crunching right side of the ribcage. So inhale away long from the lower back. And maybe turn the gaze up towards your left elbow if it's available. If not, just gaze in front of you. Nothing changes in your legs. Left knee still bent. Four corner of the left foot are still pressing down. Last breath here. Take your time. And then slowly inhale, coming back to your warrior two. Pivoting the back heel up. Inhale, your arms up, forward and up. And exhaling. Framing the left foot. Shooting the left leg all the way back and up for our three-legged dog. And moving through our vinyasa. Remember, you can always step the left foot down, down dog, and coming to a plank, taking your vinyasa, or maybe keep the left leg high today. Either way, again, inhale yourself forward to a plank. Exhale. Inhale, back bend of your choice. Downward facing dog. Open your mouth. Exhale. Long breath in and equally longer out. Let's just take 2 breaths here. And then when you're ready, exhale, step your knees down, bring the knees in between your hands, crossing the legs and sitting, extending the legs in front of you, holding our Dandasana pose for a few breaths. So bring the feet and legs together, outer hips roll to the inner hips, push through the heels, point the toes up, hands by the side, make sure you're not collapsing in the lower back. Stay for 3, make sure you're not pushing too hard those knees down. So if any pain is there, let it be softly bent, that's okay. Stay for 2 more, keep inhaling away from your lower back. 1 last. And then when you are ready, keep everything in the legs, extended, pushing to the heels, pointing toes up. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, you fold and catch anything accessible to you. Paschimotanasana. Few more breaths. Inhale again, remove any roundness from the upper body and exhale, forward fold. Every in-breath, lengthen away from the lower back. Relax the shoulders. facial muscles. Hands are always here for support. Remember that, so you're not tensing too much your upper body. Make sure to use the strap if you have it, or again, just catch anything accessible to you if you cannot reach for your feet today. One last breath here. And then when you're ready, inhale yourself all the way up. We're going to move into a cow pose. So from your Paschimotanasana, separate the feet slightly and then bend your left knee first, bringing the left knee in line with your chest, and then stepping the right knee over the left, bringing heels outside your hips, equally sitting on your sitting bones. If this is not accessible, just cross the legs with the right leg in front of the left. Just again, hands at the heart, a few breaths here. Bring your big thumb in between your eyebrow, closing your eyes, gently pressing your thumbs in that area. Also, a good way to bring ourselves to the present moment again. Remember how we do this sometimes, hands in Namaste, equally pressing the fingers against each other. So, same way here. Bring your awareness, stay present. Visualize this spinning wheel of indigo color starting to spin with more ease, more freedom. And then when you're ready, open your eyes and release. The hands change, crossing the left knee over the right, equally on your sitting bones, or just cross the legs with the left leg in front of the right this time. Heels outside your hips, sit equally down. And hands in Namaste again. Big thumb in between your eyebrows. Close your eyes. Just breathe, 2 breaths only. One more. And then slowly we release, uncrossing the legs. Point the toes, bring the legs in front of you, extend the legs in front of you, point the toes forward and back a few times. And then for the final pose before our Bija mantra, I'm going to use the blocks for the next pose because my arms are a little bit short. And again, for the next pose, only if it's in your practice, we're going to do a Lotus Padmasana. So, and try in any way, maybe left leg or right leg first. Again, only if your knees are okay with this and this in your practice, do your Padmasana. And from here, I'm going to lift myself up using the blocks again. I'm supposed to lift up just on my hands, but again, I think my arms are too short. I cannot do that, but I can definitely do it with the blocks. Just for a few breaths. So again, pressing the floor away from you, either with the blocks or hands. Make sure you are spreading those fingers. Try to engage this part of your legs, also abdominal, and lift yourself up. Make sure you're not collapsing in the shoulders. Press yourself up just for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower down, don't collapse, and release your Masana. Extending again the legs in front of you. Pointing toes forward and back. Beautiful. Let's move into our practice. At our Bija mantra, there is the sound of Om. This is one of my favorite mantra, one of my favorite Bija mantra. Om, it's considered to be the sound of all creation. So in Hinduism, this is a very, very important symbol. They believe that at the dawn of creation of the world, the Om sound, A-U-M, it was the first sound that was heard. I really love this. It's a very powerful mantra. And another yogi, very dear to me, who wrote the autobiography of a yogi. It's a beautiful book. Really recommend. But this yogi said that in the sound of Om, everything exists. Thoughts, energy, and matter. So it's really, really powerful. And by chanting Om, it's a very powerful way of also of manifesting, of putting things into creation. Let's chant for a few minutes the Om mantra. You're gonna inhale again, and on the exhale, you're gonna release the sound of Om. So either you come into a cross-legged seated position or in Padmasana, if it's okay for you. The lotus pose, it's a bit too much even for me, so you choose anything that it's comfortable for you. Relaxing your hands on the knees or thighs, closing your eyes just for a minute or two. We're gonna chant this powerful mantra today. On the inhale, bringing peace in, and on the exhale, releasing the sound of Om. So when you're ready, bring your awareness in between your eyebrows. Close your eyes and looking inwards, let's try, let go everything out first. And let's begin. Keep breathing. Final few breaths here. Om. Om. Continue sitting in the vibration of Om. Let it resonate in your head, your body. Take your time. And from here, Again, feel free to stay in your meditation pose for the next few minutes, or again, just lie down in Shavasana, making sure to keep the awareness in between your eyebrows during the next few minutes. Continuing meditating with me. And while you are here, lying down in your Shavasana or meditation pose, take a moment now to imagine yourself stepping into a realm where your senses expand beyond the physical world. You are opening a window or a door, if you wish, to a different reality, a unified whole with a deep connection to spirit and energy. Feel a sense of excitement and curiosity as you embark on this inner journey. Slowly open the door to this realm and walk in. It's a beautiful world where there's nothing to fear about. It's safe and colorful inside. And as you're stepping in, while facing up, you see a magnificent wheel of an indigo color spinning in the direction of a clock. You're getting closer to this indigo spinning wheel, and the radiant light from this wheel is reflecting right on you right now, illuminating especially your head, your forehead, illuminating that space between your eyebrows, the location of your third eye chakra. Close your eyes now and let this indigo light clearing away any negative emotions that might be present in your mind right now, such as confusion, doubt, fear, or a feeling of disconnection from your mind, from your head, intuition, or inner wisdom. See these emotions as dark clouds surrounding you. And with each breath, imagine the radiant, glowing indigo light gently dissolving these clouds, transforming them into an enchanting phenomenon of ethereal beauty and grace. You're feeling a sense of relief and release now as this negative emotion dissipates, leaving your mind clear and open. With the clearing of these negative emotions, embrace the beauty that awaits within your unblocked chakra. Connect with your intuition and inner guidance, allowing a deep sense of clarity, insight, and understanding to emerge. See this clarity as a crystal clear lake, reflecting the wisdom of your soul. As you align with your inner wisdom, trust begins to blossom within you. Trust in yourself and your intuitive abilities. Know that you possess the perception to recognize what is true and authentic for you. Experience a profound sense of confidence, faith, and purpose. The unblocking of your third eye chakra allows you to step and tap into a higher perception, wisdom, and insight. See the world now through a different lens, with a broader perspective and awareness. Experience a sense of wonder and connection to the beauty of the universe. Allow these positive emotions to uplift and nourish you on your journey ahead. And as you're walking out of this beautiful, colorful realm and close the door behind you, stop right there for a moment. Just breathe and take a few moments to bask in the radiance of your unblocked third eye chakra. Feel the positive emotions of clarity, trust and wonder, and peace flowing through every cell of your being. Embrace the profound sense of inner knowing and the courage to follow your true path. Now gently shift your focus to the silence and stillness within. Connect with your inner self and feelings. And in this space of tranquility, listen to your thoughts without judgment or attachment. By connecting with your intuition, you navigate through the internal and external world with ease and confidence. Embrace open-mindedness and the expansion of your perspective. This wisdom and guidance fills you now with a sense of growth and unity. Feel the inspiration that arises from newfound awareness. Appreciate the power of your intuition and the messages it offers you. And your third eye strength will only grow. Slowly, when you are ready, bring yourself back to awareness. Bring yourself back to this present room, to this present moment. Slowly regulate your fingers and toes. Extending the arms above the head, give yourself a nice stretch, like you just woke up right now. Turning onto your right side, making a pillow of your upper arm, maybe bringing left hand in front of you. And slowly and gently, help yourself with that left hand to press yourself up into a cross-legged seated position. Bringing the hands at the heart in Namaste, let's repeat the following affirmations together to end the class with today. So when you're ready, let's begin. I possess clarity and insight, enabling me to identify what I need to thrive in the world I envision. I embrace and honor my true nature. I am valuing who I am. I gracefully accept the reality around me and cultivate a deep appreciation for the beauty of the world. My perception is clear, allowing me to navigate life with confidence and purpose. I am attuned to my needs and desires, creating a fulfilling and abundant life. Each day, I gain a clearer understanding of my purpose and align my actions accordingly. I am open to the wisdom of the world, continually learning and growing in harmony with my surroundings. I possess clarity and insight, enabling me to identify what I need to thrive in the world I envision. I embrace and honor my true nature. I value who I am. I gracefully accept the reality around me and cultivate a deep appreciation for the beauty of the world. My perception is clear, allowing me to navigate life with confidence and purpose. I am attuned to my needs and desires, creating a fulfilling and abundant life. Each day, I gain a clearer understanding of my purpose and align my actions accordingly. I am open to the wisdom of the world, continually learning and growing in harmony with my surroundings. I possess clarity and insight, enabling me to identify what I need to thrive in the world I envision. I embrace and honor my true nature. I am valuing who I am. I gracefully accept the reality around me and cultivate a deep appreciation for the beauty of the world. My perception is clear, allowing me to navigate life with confidence and purpose. I am attuned to my needs and desires, creating a fulfilling and abundant life. Each day, I gain a clearer understanding of my purpose and align my actions accordingly. I am open to the wisdom of the world, continually learning and growing in harmony with my surroundings. Thank you so much for being here today and practicing with me. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. The divine light within me honors the divine light within you. Namaste.